Who draws the crowd and plays so loud, baby, it's the guitar man. Who's gonna steal the show, you know, baby, it's the guitar man. He can make you love, he can make you cry. He will bring you down and then he'll get you high. Something keeps him going miles and miles a day to find another place to play. Night after night, who treats you right, baby, it's the guitar man. Who's on the radio, you go listen to the guitar man. And then he comes to town and you see his face, and you think you might like to take his place. Something keeps him drifting miles and miles away, searching for the songs to play. Then you listen to the music and you like to sing along, and you want to get the meaning out of each and every song. Then you find yourself a message and some words to call your own and take them home. Who draws the crowd and plays so loud, baby, it's the guitar man. Who's gonna steal the show, you know, baby, it's the guitar man. He can make you love, he can get you high. He will bring you down and then he'll make you cry. Something keeps him moving, but no one seems to know what it is that makes him go. Then the lights begin to flicker and the sound is getting dim, and his voice begins to falter and the crowds are getting thin. But he never seems to notice, he's just got to find another place to play. He's got to play. Got to play. The Guitar Man, from the album Guitar Man, from the group Bread in 1972. Welcome all my friends that have tuned in to learn how to play this classic soft rock song. So I'll start by letting you know I've got a full capo on fret 5, and we're starting with the C shape, which puts us in the key of F. And the original song was done in the key of G, but what I found was in the higher parts of the vocals, I was straining my voice a little bit. So like I usually do, I modulate, so I transcribed or transposed the song up to using C shapes, and then used a capo to get us a full step lower than G. We're in F. So there are a lot of chords in the song, but none of them are crazy complex. There's at least one that may very well be a new chord to you, but I'll explain that all. So a lot of the song is this interplay between a C, F, and a G. And I guess we'll go over the strum pattern right now. So it's a bass note twice, and then a down, down, up. So C, F, G, C, F, G. Well, who draws the crowd and F so loud, baby, it's the G man. Is he gonna steal the F, you know, baby, it's the G. Then it goes up to an A minor. He can make you love, he can make you F cry. Back to the A minor. He will bring you down, then up to a D, then he'll get you high. Back to the F. Something keeps him going. E minor. Miles and miles a day. Now to a D minor. Find another place to play. Then at the end of the first verse, I do this little. So using my, when I'm playing that G, and then using my index and middle fingers on respectively strings 2 and 3, there's just a little, as a way of transitioning out of verse 1 and going into verse 2. Back to the same pattern, C, F, G, C, F, G. Go up to that A minor. Then he comes to town, to the F, and you see his face. Back to the A minor, and you think you might, up to the D, like to take his place. F, something keeps him drifting. E minor, miles and miles away. D minor, searching for the songs to play. And we do a strum, and there's a to play, 2, 3, 4. Now we get to this fun little, I think it's the defining part of the song. It's what I call a chromatic walk down in D minor. All chromatic means is you're doing it half step at a time or 1 fret at a time. So with this D minor, that's the first chord in the chromatic walk down, and then we move the note that's on the 2nd string 3rd fret down to the 2nd string 2nd fret. And that's the chord you may have never heard of before. It is a D minor major 7th. So that note right there is the major 7th note in that D scale. If you think about this chord, or if you look at it, the shape is very familiar. It's like an A minor shape, but instead of playing on fretting on strings 2, 3, and 4, you're using that same shape to play on strings 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so again, D minor, da, 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 D minor major 7th, da, 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 and now we go down to a D minor 7th. So that one is barring strings 1 and 2 on the 1st fret above the capo, and using our middle finger on string 3, 2nd fret above the capo, and still playing that bass note. So that is, I think, one of the most beautiful little sounds your guitar can make, really. It reminds me of Chim Chim Cheree. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim cheree. A sweep is as lucky can be. Okay, so it's that little walk down. Then you listen to the music, you like to sing along. Then we go to a C. You wanna get and then a G over B. I use that a lot. Just the middle finger on string 5, fret 2, meaning out of, then A minor, each and every, and then it goes to an A7th song, each and every song, then back to the Chim Chim Cheree walk down. Then you find yourself a message and some words to call your own, and take them to an A home, then to F major 7th. So let's talk about the F and the F major 7th in this song. I use the same fingering for both. So, if you want to play a full bar F, be my guest. It's just so hard to quickly get to that while you're playing these open position chords. So what I do is I use my thumb to fret string 6 on the 1st fret, play all the other notes of the F chord. So I've got my ring finger on string 5, fret 3, pinky on string 4, fret 3, middle finger on string 3, fret 2, and index on string 2, fret 1. So if I'm playing an F, I don't play string 1. If I'm playing an F major 7th, I want to hear that string 1. So F, that's an F. and then F major 7th. So in this little passage, and take them home, that's the F major 7th place in the song. Okay, and then in the song itself, verse 3, the first 2 lines are a guitar solo. So what I did was I just stole, since I can't play chords and a solo at the same time, I stole the lyrics from verse 1 and just put them at the beginning of verse 3. So that's pretty much played just like verse 1 and verse 2. Then when we get to the closing of the song, we go to the chim chim chiree, walk down again. And the voice begins to falter and the crowds are getting thin, but he never seems to notice. He's just got to find another place to play. He's got to play. You notice the strum pattern here is just a little different. Anyway, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then because the song itself just fades out, I had to come up with a different ending. So I just went back to the intro chords. And then that little thing that I use at the end of verse 1. And then end on a C. So that is it. That is the Guitar Man from Bread. Yeah, a lot of chords, 13 chords. I think this sets the record for number of chords in any lesson that I've ever done on YouTube. But as you can see, none of them are super complex, and you got to learn that chim chim chiree chord, D minor major 7th, that walk down again. Seems to notice he's just got to find another place to play. He's got to play. Okay, so I hope you enjoy singing and playing Guitar Man, an appropriate song for all of us guitar players. Although if I was a woman, I don't think I'd call myself the guitar man. Maybe the guitar gal, the guitar lady. I'm sure there's some creative woman out there that'll come up with the right term. So have a fantastic week. Look forward to sending you another lesson very soon. Until then. Adios, my friends.